When you think of Detroit, what comes to your mind? We think of hope and opportunity. We think green. Vacant lots become African-themed gardens and community farms. At public schools like Burton International, we've helped the staff and students transform their school's appearance and enhance academic progress.
This is our winter activity that we do every year for the birds. My name is Sandra Martin. I'm grade 4 teacher. I teach language arts and social studies. The Greening of Detroit is a program that teaches the kids respect for their environment and love for nature again. Every year we put in the fall bugs to come out in the spring. We've done major renovations of the areas around the front. We work with the Greening to change that to a real nature classroom. The benefits to this program is that the children who are hyper and have a tendency to need calming, when you put them in this setting, they can express themselves without any indication that I need to calm them down. They can get that energy out. And test scores, I think, are effective because when I want my kids to calm down, I can bring them to one of my outdoor classrooms.
We train and employ youth and adults in the green industry, putting to work Detroiters to maintain green spaces citywide and providing residents with job skills and career choices. Last summer, more than 1,200 persons applied for 88 summer job positions.
1, 2, 3, 9, 1, 2, 3, 10, 7, 8.
My name is Samuel Moore. The teenagers in our city care about our city just as much as everyone else does. And a lot of times, I guess we all get caught up in the kind of persecution that we kind of go through as teenagers, that in the city of Detroit we don't care. And I know that I've cared about my city for a long time, and to find out that 88 other people here care about the city too makes me feel great. It makes me feel like, okay, maybe we can do something to change, can do something to make a difference.
1, 2, 3, DA!
Everything you do, it kind of helps you build more social skills. It helps you kind of understand where people are coming from.
My name is Juan Davis. The way I got involved in this program is I talked to my teacher, and she let me know what was going on in the community. She told me that it was a good opportunity for me to better my community and make my community look good. So I said I wanted to help since I stay right down the street.
What do you guys think those are from?
Branches that were branching out.
Camp Greening gives city kids a camping experience in their neighborhood. We provide youth camp counselors to give many of these kids their first chance to experience nature. In 2008 alone, over 1,000 campers participated, including these kids from the Greater Detroit Agency for the Blind and Visually Impaired.
The bark is peeling back, and you can peel it off, and this is a paper birch tree, so the bark is almost like paper.
In Detroit's neighborhoods, where so many trees have been ravaged by Dutch elm disease, we're working with community groups and block clubs like the Boston Edison Cooperative to reclaim parks and reforest streets citywide.
Paul Beerley, and I'm the Director of Forestry for the Greening of Detroit. This project is a replacement tree planting project for the emerald ash borer ash trees lost due to the epidemic a couple of years ago. And we are, throughout the city of Detroit, planting about 3,000 trees, of which about 2,000 are to replace ash trees. We've lost almost 500,000 trees in the last 50 years. And being able to replace trees with communities who want them is just a wonderfully heartwarming experience for me.
This is really important to us for a couple of reasons. We have residents that have lived here over 50 years, and they can remember back when there was a canopy of elm trees on all of our streets. And we're very excited about continuing the process of redeveloping that canopy. The second and really more immediate thing has to do, frankly, with the foreclosures and the vacant houses. The only solution to a vacant house is a buyer. And we're doing in Boston Edison whatever we can to try to make the district look attractive to buyers, to reassure people that are looking in the neighborhood that this is a a safe and good place to buy a house.
We're helping city residents grow their own food in their own neighborhoods. Our urban farmers have become entrepreneurs. They forge relationships with restaurants and vendors regionally, and they're now selling their produce at market where they receive 100% of the profits.
I've heard about the Greening of Detroit, the urban gardening project, and other urban gardening projects in the country are of great interest to me, and very excited to have found this booth here. Took some photographs, bought some produce. It's great.
The first 2 years we worked about with 8 kids and just worked to garden and shared produce. And then this year we were part of Youth Growing Detroit, which is part of the Greening of Detroit. It's one of their programs. And they gave us the idea to market. And the kids went to a youth summit and they got a tour of other youth gardens in the city. And that really worked very well. And so we decided to start selling our produce at the market. And James is our PR man. Him and David were the first guys, and they got everybody else involved. Just by word of mouth, everybody came. And we've had, at the height of the season, we've had 24 kids here.
I thought growing a garden would be kind of boring, but it proved me real wrong.
What's exciting about it?
Just the fact that we're helping, growing the garden, helping the community feeding the community, and selling the garden to other people so they can feed their kid and family and all. Makes me feel good inside.
Hi, my name is Rebecca Salmon-Witt, and in the last 12 years that I've led the greening, our progress has been remarkable. We've planted over 50,000 trees in the city, and we're proud that we were on hand to advocate for a reforestation program in the wake of the emerald ash borer. Even with all of that done, we will lose tens of thousands of additional trees to the emerald ash borer before it's over. We have much more to do. We were ahead of the curve in urban agriculture, helping to form the Garden Resource Program Collaborative over 5 years ago. Today, the Garden Resource Program supports over 500 gardens in the city of Detroit and thousands of gardeners. That program stands to make real progress in the movement to create a new economy around local food in the city of Detroit. But even with all of that progress, there still aren't enough places to buy really fresh produce in the city of Detroit, and Detroiters are still hungry. We're reaching thousands of young people every year. The youngest Detroiters, we're teaching that the city that they live in is a beautiful one, and it has an environment that's worth exploring. We're providing jobs to high schoolers, jobs that give them the opportunity to make a real and visible difference in their own neighborhoods. These jobs give them the opportunity to think about a career in a new area, to broaden their horizons, and to give them hope that they can lead a full and rich and productive life right here in the city of Detroit. We can see a new Detroit just around the corner on every block where we plant trees or put a garden. This new Detroit is one where every street is blessed with a rich and diverse canopy of trees, and where every block boasts a garden that supports its neighbors and provides an income for its gardeners. Our new Detroit is one where young people take joy in taking responsibility for an environment that they've come to love, and where people of all races come together over a harvest that they've worked together to bring forth. Our new Detroit is clean and green and filled with life and hope, and we're inviting every single one of you to come along with us on our way there. Thank you.